let me introduce this amazing AI chatbot called Google Bard. It only got released earlier this year. It really is providing a lot of help and support to people all around the world. And you've got to take part in this now if you haven't already. Super app in order to actually reduce the time that you spend on certain tasks. So it's going to increase your productivity, and that's what all these chat AI bots are for. So Google Bard is by far one of the best right now out there. Of course, we've got chatgpt and Amazon Bedrock that's coming out very soon, and I will go over that in another video. But in this video, I'm going to look at Google Bard. Before I get into the examples of what Google Bard can actually do for you and how you can actually use certain prompts in order to receive particular data that's going to really help you with your workload, I'm going to give you a little bit more details into what Google Bard Chatbot AI is, and this will give you a brief understanding of what it's about before we get straight into the main parts of how to use Google Bard. So Google Bard is a large language model chatbot, and it's developed by Google AI, and it's trained on massive data sets of text and code. And it actually uses Google's API system, so the data is always new. Now, it can generate text, translate languages, write different kinds of creative content, and answer your questions in an informative way. Now, it's still under development. Bear this in mind. It really is under development right now. Google is actually putting it as an experimental mode so that people from all over the world can try this out, and it will self-learn. So over time, it will learn how to handle queries, prompt queries, so much better. It really does have the potential to be a very powerful tool for communication, creativity, and learning. So it's in a learning stage at the moment, and it will definitely develop over time. And if you haven't used the chatbot AI yet, or even chatgpt and so on, then this will come as a huge surprise to you. And it really is a fascinating new technology. So it has the potential to change how we're going to interact with the world and everyone around us. So here's some examples of what Google Bard can actually do right now. So firstly, it can answer your questions in a comprehensive and informative way. It can generate different creative text formats or text content like poems, code, scripts, musical pieces, email, letters, and so much more. I'm going to go over some examples in this video where I will show you how Google Bard can actually put this into practice, so you can see for your very own eyes what it can actually do for you. So let's take a look at how you can actually sign up to Google Bard AI so you can get going later with prompting, with using it. So now let's take a look at Google Bard in action. But first, before you can actually start using Google Bard, you've got to be aware that it is in an experimental mode at the moment, and there's so many people out there who actually want to use its service to help them with their own work and study. So you've got to be aware that there is now a waiting list. So if you want to use Google Bard AI chatbot capabilities, then you need to sign up to the waiting list. So let me show you how you can. Okay, so the great thing is that all you need to do is just go over to the Google website. I've already signed up for this, but when you do go to the Google website and go to Bard Experiment, the link is in the bio, you will find that a screen like this, and all you need to do is just press the button at the bottom, join a waiting list, just enter your details. A couple of days later, you'll get the link to actually go to Google Bard and actually start using the service straight away. So this is the actual dashboard for Google Bard when you actually do get in there, and it really is a very simple interface at the moment. It will change over time. Probably will be a lot more functionality to this eventually. So let me show you around. It is very straightforward. You're going to enter your prompts at the bottom, and you can also use your microphone as well for audio. You enter the prompts, you can literally add any type of question in there and it will quickly give you a response, and it's very accurate. Holiday itinerary from, let's say I'm going to New York from London, and I want Bar to give me the week of activities. So let me write down that prompt. So prompt below, give me a week's holiday itinerary for New York from London. Let's see what Google Bard actually comes up with. So day 1, arrive at John F. Kennedy in International Airport, JFK. Take the air train to Jamaica Station. Take the Long Island Railway Road to Penn Station. Fantastic. Now, once you have this is your first, what we call an activity or a draft. Now, you can view other drafts as well. So there's 3 drafts. You can choose which draft has more information or is more suitable for you. So it always gives you the options of 3 drafts for each prompt response. Now, as well as that, you can also edit the prompt text at the top, and you can update it, and it will give you more responses as well. So let's just say you want to go to the Caribbean. So here we go. So you got, again, it gives you a 7 days itinerary of everything that you can actually do, which is the data that they actually pull out from Google. And it's all up-to-date information, and it's probably some of the best tourist sites that you can actually visit, and it will actually grab all that information and put it into an itinerary for you. So this is one of the tasks that Google Bard can actually do for you, and I'm going to go over a few more later. But first, let me show you a few more things that Google Bard can actually do for you. So if you're not happy with that prompt, what you can do, you can reset chat, and that will give you an empty screen. So you can start from the very beginning with a new prompt. Now this is your history. It's called Bard Activity. That will give you the history of all the prompts that you've actually used during using Google Bard. So I'm going to show you the main prompts. It's basically for marketing, copywriting, for work, for daily life activities, and also some other Google Bard prompts. This will show you all the possibilities that you can have with Google Bard and how it will actually help you in your work life, your daily life, in your business. It's incredible. It really is an amazing chatbot AI. And let me show you what prompts you can use. And remember, at the end of this video, you can actually look in the description below, and I'm going to put the prompts in there. I'm going to actually add a few more prompts that you can actually use later. So here we go. Let me show you how to use those prompts. We're going to look at some Google Bard prompts. Here's some example prompts, and I'm going to show you what the results are for each of these prompts. And these are just 4 example prompts for the marketing industry, for bloggers, teachers, and even when you're looking for a job, you'll see these as well. And I've just put in the marketing prompt for the email template. This is a follow-up email to people who attended my webinar topic. Between the brackets, just put a topic on there, anything you like. Marketing masters, I don't know, let's just put in marketing masters. Let me take off that. Webinar keywords, sales. Okay, then it should give you a follow-up email. Let's look at those results. Okay, there you go. It's going to give you the follow-up email. So let's have a read of that follow-up email and see if it's professional enough in order for you to actually send that to your clients as well, or to your customers. Let's take a look. Thanks for attending our Marketing Masters webinar. Fantastic. Hi, put the name between the parentheses. I hope you enjoyed our Marketing Masters webinar on yesterday, so put in the topic. I know it was a lot of information. I wanted to take a moment to thank you for taking the time to attend our webinar. It means a lot to us that you're interested in learning more about marketing. Fantastic. And if you have any questions about anything we covered, please don't hesitate to reach out to me. I'm always happy to help. In the meantime, I've attached the slides from the webinar for your reference. Thanks again for attending, Best. Now that is a great follow-up email. Fantastic. And it's also give you some more additional resources. That's quite a professional job. So there's one example, a prompt that you can use for Google Barb, and it will give you a great resource that you can use for your own marketing business. So let's take a look at something else that they can actually do with another prompt. I'm going to enter the prompt. It's going to be for a catchy headline for your blog. Okay, write a blog post about amazing AI chatbots. Okay. That has an attention-grabbing and compelling headline. Headline: the future of customer service is here. AI chatbots. Body: artificial intelligence. AI chatbots are rapidly changing the way we interact with businesses. These chatbots are powered by natural language processing, NLP, and machine learning, ML, algorithms, which allow them to understand and respond to human language in a natural way. This makes them ideal for customer service applications where they can provide 24/7 support to customers of a wide range of questions and issues. Great information. You can look at this as a starting point, and that's one thing I found about Google Barb, is that with blog posts, it's kind of like a starting point. So you have the main body there, it does most of the work for you, and you just add a bit more information to it. Look at create a cover letter that effectively communicates games designer, which is the actual position, and aligns it with the requirements of a games designer executive. So this is going to give a example cover letter for a game designer executive job. So if you are looking for work, this is perfect for that. So let's take a look. And there you go, super fast. So, dear hiring manager's name, I write it to express my interest in the games designer executive position at. I've been working as a games designer for the past 10 years and have proven track record of success in developing and leading game design teams. In my previous role I was responsible for the design and development of several successful games, including, put your game title in there and so on. I have a deep understanding of the game design process. I am skilled in all aspects of game design, including concept development, level development, design, character design. Wow, that sounds fantastic. If I was looking at that cover letter, I would definitely ask the person who's applying for the job to come in for an interview. So you can see how accurate that really is.